to episode 23 of One Man's Opinion. Today's review is on the new Tom Stoppard play, Leopoldstadt, directed by Patrick Marber, running at the Longacre Theater at 220 West 48th Street in New York. Tom Stoppard has written some of the greatest plays and screenplays of the last 60 to 70 years, going back to Rosencrantz and Guildenstern Are Dead in 1966. But of all his at least 37 works and adaptations for the stage, his latest, Leopoldstadt, may go down as the most personal and most important piece of his illustrious career. Stoppard discovered the extent of his Jewish heritage after he asked his mother to write a memoir about her life. The memoir didn't have much information, but it started a decade's journey of discovery for him about his family's lost history. Stoppard, who was born in Zlin, Czechoslovakia, had almost his entire family erased from existence thanks to the Nazis invading Czechoslovakia. Much of his family perished in concentration camps. He and his parents made their escape to Singapore before going to India. Somewhere along the line at this point, his mother was widowed, and she went on to marry an English soldier who changed their names from Straussler to the soldier's surname of Stoppard and moved to England. Leopoldstadt retraces Stoppard's family in a fictionalized setting, relocating the story from Zlin to the much more familiar Vienna, Austria. In lieu of using direct descendants, he has fictionalized the family starting in 1899 and taking time jumps to 1900, 1924, 1938, and 1955. Led by David Krumholtz as Hermann and Brandon Uranovitz as Hermann's brother-in-law Ludwig, the two begin to play debating the qualities and merits of Sigmund Freud's recently released interpretation of dreams and the evolving political climate, focusing on the opportunities that Jews are being given in what they feel is a more equitable climate for them in Austria, thanks to Emperor Franz Joseph I and his more tolerant policies towards Jews. Over the course of the play, more and more characters are introduced, grow up, and evolve. There's Hannah, Ludwig's sister, played by Colleen Litchfield, who is romantically interested in an Aryan military officer, Fritz, played by Artie Froschan, and consults with Gretel, Hermann's Catholic wife, played by Faye Kastelov, for advice, not knowing Gretel's own interest in Fritz. There's Nellie, Ludwig's daughter, played by Tedra Millen, who in 1924 is attempting to bring awareness to her family about the rising anti-Semitism in the country, stemming from the growing fascism in Germany that would eventually become the Nazi Party. There's young Leo, Nellie's son, played by Michael Diener and Wesley Holloway in alternating performances, and young Nathan, a cousin of Leo's, played by Anthony Rosenthal, who watched their family be terrorized and evicted from their family home during Kristallnacht. All these elements and more come together in a post-World War II conclusion in 1955. An adult Leo, played by Artie Froschan, and an adult Nathan, played by Brandon Uranovitz, meets with another cousin, Rosa, played by Jenna Augen, as Leo, the Tom Stoppard analog in a play, attempts to piece together the legacy of a lost past. Leopoldstadt is a fast 2-hour, 10-minute play with no intermission, and Marber, who also directed Stoppard's Travesties several seasons ago, creates gorgeous portraits of drama with tension growing in the subtle depths of narrative at the beginning of the outright horrors of what would ultimately become the Holocaust. The ensemble cast is superb, led by Krumholtz and Uranovitz. Krumholtz gives Hermann a passion that is sometimes inspiring and at other times self-destructive, and Uranovitz offers what is his best Broadway performance yet that I have seen. Both men, and the rest of the ensemble for that matter, especially the adults, perform with a devotion and love for the material that feels deeply personal and recognizes the contemporary allegory of our current political climate, a theme that comes into brilliant clarity when it is asked during the play, why do those who decry fascism do nothing to prevent it? What complacency do we create for ourselves that we allow those who are hungry for power take what they want without resistance? This is, in part, why Stoppard's play is so brilliant. It's not just a beautifully written history play, loosely fictional the characters may be, but it finds the connection to the present, drawing the warning to be ever vigilant and never forgetting the past. But I am only one man's opinion, so be sure to leave yours in the comments below. If you want to see Leopoldstadt, I'll leave a link in the description where you can get tickets. You can support my channel by subscribing. I am very close to 1,000 subscribers as of the recording of this video, and once I hit that point, hopefully my channel will become monetized. So fingers crossed on that, because reviewing these shows are an expensive venture. So all your support is definitely helpful and appreciated. My next review will be the new Broadway play, Cost of Living. So thank you for watching, and I will see you at the theater.